Hey guys, woke up not too long ago. As you can tell, I'm looking a little rough. The 23rd. We're on like 12 hours. I'm doing my godmother's hair, so I don't know if I'm gonna record that or not, but I wanted to record me at least getting together for today. My clusters. I don't know. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna hit my yard before I brush my teeth because where do you end? Where do I begin? Start again. There's a hey, we gotta take off. The face is clean. I'm gonna tidy up my areas in my room really quick before I do anything. Okay, so I tidied up my room a little bit. I decided that I'm gonna be reading scary stories off of Reddit while I'm getting ready. I love horror, so it'll get baked and spooked and get pretty. If I told y'all what this was, like a Muha X cookie pen, like this is the first time I've ever had one of these for like 3 days and it's still pretty full. I'm gonna start with my hair first because I can read and do my hair. First story. The scariest thing I've had happen while camping. So I live in Oregon, Eastern Oregon, and my mom lives in Western Oregon. I went to visit her for the summer and she's very outdoorsy, so we decided to take a drive to the city, to the coast. Look at this free campsite at the top of the hill, huge foothills of coastal mountains. About a 25-minute drive from the top where the campsite is to the bottom where the main road was, and we were the only campers there. Relaxed for the rest of the day, made food, etc. A truck full of men drove up the hill to talk to my mom. I don't know what about. Wasn't suspicious at the time, and they left us. Fast forward to the middle of the night. I woke up to my mom sitting straight up in the tent. I wake up easily, saw her gas. It woke me. Soon as she saw I was awake, she put her hand over my mouth, was starting to ask her which one. It was dead silent, and all of a sudden, you hear footsteps right behind the tent. The little flap that covers the lipper was even moving. Thankfully, my mom had quick wits and said, "Brother, Kenny grabbed the gun." Kenny is my dad, although that doesn't matter. Mind you, he was not dead. No harm was done. Thank the Lord for my mama. Your mama, first of all, your mama is a G. What could have happened if your mama didn't say, but she did. But I'm glad she did. Thank God she did, because y'all alive. And we love to see that. That story from scariness, 1 out of 10. It wasn't as scary. Like, it didn't really give me chills when reading it. But, like, I know it would have been scary if it was, like, happening in the present. Like, of course, much more scary in real life. I'm trying to decide if I want to do my 2 pom-poms or slick back. Slick back. That, story, an 8 out of 10. Next story. I have had several dreams similar to what I am posting. Been a caver in Florida for about 13 years, since I was about 6, and have been afraid before this to go in one. When I was about 7 or 8 years old, I started having this recurring dream. I have at least twice a year, always the same, though I would realize I was dreaming after the first few interactions. I would fall asleep and dream of being in a cave and going into this little hole in the bottom. Inside, I would see a 10 or 15 foot long corridor about 2 feet high. At the end, I would always turn left and always saw a bent red sign at the end where someone ripped off the bottom 2 feet and tossed in it. I would always follow the corridor. I would turn and walk past the sign, despite being scared, despite many times knowing what was there, and the corridor would start ascending, quickly opening up into a large vertical chamber with the path leading down in the corkscrew. Every time we came over at this point, but it was always the same. Saw my family, each with one of the things being tortured and killed. Every time I could never do anything. After I saw that, I would be sucked for a few seconds until I felt more than saw everything turned and looked at me. And I woke up, not like a normal dream where you just drift into conscious, or a nightmare where you woke up in fear, but like something pushed me out, like I wasn't supposed to be there. I had this dream multiple times a year until I turned 15. I did tell a friend about the dream before. What happened next? My father decided to take us to some caves where we never had been before. Let us actually, yeah. Out this wax from my papa, but I don't know about this heat outside, because like it might sweat out and make my time outside be a minimum, or this ain't going, because it ain't even slicking down for real. And I'm already knowing my edges ain't finna be right. My father decided to take us to some caves we never had been before, which had dog drop. I was like thinking so because someone either knew their pet in there or it kind of felt in the body was able to discover. So I went down with my brother while my father waited up at the top. I started to feel uneasy, though I didn't know why. Worse, as I moved down, and when I looked up, I saw the same corridor, the same truth, the same walls at the corner, and I instantly was hit with the overwhelming sense of nausea and fear of being watching everything screaming at me to leave. I returned and asked what was wrong. I managed to say I moved, I wanted to leave now, and climbed out so quickly as I could, followed immediately by my mother. We packed up and left, never have going back, and never will having told anyone what exactly happened. Just said I wasn't feeling well, and they forgot pretty quickly. The thing that really makes it creepy for me is I have never had the dream again. Year and year, I would have it constantly, but it was just stopped after that. But I still remembered it all, and I still feel afraid, almost an extreme fear when I think of it. That dream had to either be God telling him not to go there, but his dad taking them to the exact cave we dream about is kind of wild. I would have like the ultimate deja vu. I don't know much about cave diving, but I've heard stories. Cheese tea, oh really? Alright, y'all, I'm going to my bed because I'm trying to get comfortable when I do my clusters. I have like a kit that my godmom gave me. It has like different kinds. I'm trying to read this too, but these are about gone. I lived in an old apartment in 2002. This was built in the 1900s, so it was just over 100 years old when I moved in. Living room and kitchen were fine, but the bathroom and bedroom were unnerving. I just always felt like I was being watched, especially in the bedroom if a closet door was open. Those unnerving feelings became moderately uncomfortable as I settled in. I felt safe in the bedroom, but only if the doors were locked. I was dead asleep when there was a loud bang in the bedroom door. Oh, that squirrel scared the fuck. I got my window open and all I heard was like a rustle of leaves. When I got up the courage to get out of bed, I checked the apartment and all the windows were closed and locks from the inside. The doors still had the chain secured. The closet in the bedroom, like going in there, I never if the door was open. For some reason in my head, I would hear gasping noises. So for that reason, the closet stayed closed. I was dead asleep, but something woke me up, and it was a pressure on me like being held down. It's black in my room, and I couldn't see anything, but I knew something over me. When I could finally turn on the bedside lamp, no one was there. After dinner, I couldn't sleep in the dark. I had to sleep with a lamp on. That incident scared the life out of me. I had to sleep with a lamp on too. I slept in the pitch black dark, but I can't do it sometimes. It's kind of cute. It's not my usual map, but it's cute. And after that, the unwearing feeling of being watched intensified. Friends would come over and they'd comment about being uncomfortable in the bathroom or being watched. It became so uncomfortable for me. When I had a chance to move to another unit, I jumped at it. I packed up and got out. I would get out to the After me, several people rented the apartment. They would move out without once. I became friendly with the building manager and I told him that I felt the place was haunted. He kind of laughed it off. After they were renovating the place, the building manager was doing some painting in there. The building owner was there too. I went and checked out the apartment and it looked nicer and feel less creepy. I was talking with the building owner and through the course of conversation, he just throws out that there's a former tenant committed suicide in the closet by hanging themselves. He also mentioned that the original designer of the building lived in that apartment and died in there. He wasn't mad that I heard that, but felt validated that what I experienced was real. It had to be haunted if you felt multiple people felt that way. Well, her friends felt that way. It had to be on the air, the collective. But she found out the lore in the end, being, still connected with the people with the house. I rate that a 7.5 out of 10. Just double these really quick. These are the clusters now. They're cutesy.
A few moments later.
I was laying down. Not asleep for real right now. Just gonna fix this a little bit.
High volume.
Come rewind it. Girl, I get the money if you make you mine. If you're laughing every night, you make you mad. Now only you give me love and make me nice. I still make you mine. Girl, I love you cause I never make you mind us. If I let you smoke it, you gon' lose my lighter. If you paranoid, then I'ma spend the night. I love you.
Well, it's currently 1:02 and Godma still not here. Or I didn't get a text either, so maybe, black people always running late on this planet. Don't let her hear me say that. I'm probably gonna fix me something to eat. I don't know what's in there to cook, so I might show y'all a little some. But before we do that, come on. Period. I found something to make, so Firstly, I have to clean, sadly, but that's what it is.
You ain't gotta say a word, just walk that, let's get burned. It will roll up 100 fucking nuts. All up in my mouth, now I'm all up in yo. This nigga got pounds of it, all up in his truck. Now we both look Asian, he waving and I'm drunk. I got that shit in my cup, you know what I'ma do to you. I could give reviews to you, slow, weak X, and be sipping on that juicy juice. That's just what she choose to do. Just when you put it on me, you relieve my stress. You got me so high, taking deep breaths. You get me so high, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high. You get me so high, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high. You get me so high, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high.
I snap. Before we eat. Alright, y'all, I'm finished for today. Back down on that meal, I snapped. That was like restaurant worthy, really. I hope you guys have a good rest of y'all day, or morning, or evening, whenever you're seeing this video. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.